Okay, you know that moment. You're sitting there, maybe stuck in some endless meeting online or just waiting, and you glance down at your hands,
Yeah, happens all the time.
and you suddenly see them, these little vertical lines running down your fingernails, like tiny, tiny mountain ranges.
Or little canyons, maybe.
Yeah,
And what's the first thought? Oh, great, I'm getting old. Or maybe time to hit Google.
exactly. Panic Google, probably get some terrifying results about fungus, and then you just ignore it, right? File it under weird body stuff.
Pretty much. But what if those ridges weren't just, cosmetic? What if they're actually trying to tell you something important?
Like a little distress signal,
Uh-huh.
a tiny whisper from inside saying, Houston, we have a supply problem.
That's precisely it. That's what we're digging into today. We see any small symptom, even nail ridges, as just the tip of the iceberg.
Right. Just smoothing the nail surface doesn't fix whatever's going on underneath.
Exactly. So our mission here is to figure out what those ridges might be trying to tell you about what's happening deeper down, metabolically speaking.
Okay, let's get into it. The detective work. So when we talk ridges, it seems the list of usual suspects boils down to like 3 main nutrient issues.
That's right. 3 key players often pop up when we see these specific vertical lines. It's like a little metabolic mystery.
And who are our prime suspects?
It generally comes down to iron, zinc, and the B vitamin biotin.
Iron, zinc, biotin. Okay. Why those 3 specifically?
Well, think about nail formation. It happens really fast down in the nail matrix. Super fast cell division.
Like a high-speed construction zone.
Exactly. And for that kind of rapid building, you need top quality materials and energy. These 3 nutrients are critical for controlling and creating collagen.
Collagen.
The structural protein. Makes sense.
Yeah, it provides the nail's integrity. If you're short on iron or zinc or biotin, the whole structure gets, well, wobbly. The quality control fails.
And the lines appear. So the real trick is figuring out which of these 3 is the culprit in any given case. It's not
Yeah.
just a guess, right? Definitely not. We look for other clues, accompanying symptoms in your daily life. It's about the whole pattern. Okay, let's start the interrogation. Suspect number 1, iron. All right, iron. This isn't just about feeling a bit tired, though that's a big one. It's more systemic.
So clue number 1 is fatigue. Like persistent tiredness or feeling weak easily. Yes, that's a classic. Also, for women, we'd ask, are menstrual cycles particularly heavy? That can lead to significant iron loss over time. And diet must play a huge role here, like if you're vegan or mostly plant-based.
Absolutely. Red meat has heme iron, which is very easy for your body to absorb. Plant sources like spinach have iron, sure, but it's non-heme iron. It's just harder for your body to actually grab and use. Less bioavailable.
Okay, less bang for your buck, nutritionally speaking. What else?
Temperature clues are interesting. Are your hands and feet just always cold? Like chronically cold?
Huh. Why is that?
Well, iron is crucial for energy production and oxygen transport. Low iron can mean poor circulation and less heat generation. Your internal thermostat is kind of struggle.
Got it. Now, I heard there are some really weird clues for iron deficiency, too.
Oh, yeah. This is where it gets kind of bizarre, but diagnostically useful. Craving ice.
Like chewing on ice cubes.
Yep. It's a specific craving called pica. It's the desire to eat non-food items. Craving ice is a known sign. Even, believe it or not, craving dirt or clay.
Ah, dirt. Seriously.
Seriously, it's a huge red flag for severe iron deficiency. Your body is desperately seeking minerals.
Wow. Okay, that's memorable. Any curveballs with iron?
There is one. You can actually have too much iron in your system, but it's dysfunctional iron. It kind of crowds out the useful iron, leading to anemia symptoms anyway.
So you have iron, but it's not working properly. How would you spot that?
We might look for a history of liver issues, like cirrhosis, or, interestingly, if someone feels noticeably better after donating blood.
Because donating removes some of that excess dysfunctional iron.
Exactly. It can temporarily relieve the iron overload situation. Genetic test symptoms point to this too. Fascinating. Okay, let's move on. Suspect number 2, zinc. If iron's the power supply, what's zinc's job? Think of zinc as crucial for multiple departments. It's big in immunity and hormones, not just structure.
Immunity first. How does that show up?
Do you catch every bug going around?
Yeah.
And when you do get sick, does it take forever to shake it off? Like you're coughing for weeks.
Yeah, that friend everyone has.
Right. Zinc is vital for a quick, effective immune response. Low zinc means your defenses are sluggish.
Okay. And the hormone connection. You mentioned testosterone.
Yes. Zinc plays a role in testosterone production and function. So if we see those nail ridges alongside things like low libido, maybe erectile dysfunction, or even just losing muscle mass easier than usual.
Then zinc moves higher up the suspect list.
Exactly. It provides another piece of the puzzle.
Okay, here's a practical one I read about. Trouble seeing while driving at night.
Yes. Night blindness. Most people think vitamin A, and they're right. But zinc is essential for vitamin A to actually do its job.
Oh, so?
Zinc is needed to transport vitamin A and to make the enzyme that converts it into rhodopsin, the pigment your eyes use for low-light vision. No zinc, no functional night vision, essentially.
Wow, okay. So nail ridges plus can't see road signs at dusk. Think zinc. Any other physical signs?
Yeah, sometimes hair loss, the term is alopecia, can be linked to zinc deficiency. Also, skin issues like persistent inflammation or rashes that won't clear up.
And lifestyle. Things that might drain your zinc.
Oh, definitely. Drinking a fair bit of alcohol is one. Right. Regularly eating a lot of processed foods or junk food is another big drain on zinc stores.
Okay, so if you suspect zinc, best food sources. You mentioned red meat again.
Red meat is good, yes. But shellfish are the real champions here. Especially oysters. Oysters are like nature's zinc bombs, packed with it. Good to know. Right, on to our final suspect. Biotin. This one's a B vitamin, but you said there's a twist.
Yeah, biotin's interesting because a lot of it isn't actually from your food. Your body, or rather your gut bacteria, makes a significant chunk of it.
So it's made in-house by our gut microbes.
That's right. Your gut microbiome is like a little biotin factory. So a deficiency often points towards a problem with the factory itself, not just a lack of raw materials coming in.
So we need to investigate the factory conditions. Like, have you taken loads of antibiotics recently?
Exactly. Antibiotics can wipe out those beneficial biotin-producing microbes. It's like bombing the factory floor. Suddenly, production halts.
Okay, makes sense. What are the physical signs pointing specifically to biotin issues?
Often it's very direct structural stuff. Hair that breaks really easily, nails that are super thin, brittle, maybe they crack just from, tapping them on a table.
Just general weakness in hair and nails. Pretty much. In really severe long-term cases, you might even see something called peripheral neuropathy. That's nerve issues, tingling, numbness, pain, usually starting in the feet or hands.
Okay, that sounds serious. Now, the unexpected twist, the biotin blocker, something healthy that actually causes a deficiency.
This one surprises people. Raw egg whites.
Raw egg whites, like in protein shakes.
Yep. If you're consuming raw egg whites regularly, they contain a substance called avidin. Avidin binds very strongly to biotin in your gut and prevents your body from absorbing it.
So your healthy protein shake could actually be blocking a key nutrient.
It could, yeah, if you're doing a lot. Cooking the egg whites denatures the avidin, so cooked eggs are totally fine, and specifically the raw whites.
Wild. Just goes to show how interconnected everything is. A bug in your gut or a raw egg white affects your fingernails. Okay, so we've looked at the clues. We have a hypothesis about which deficiency must be the issue. What's the next step? Surely not just grabbing a supplement bottle off the shelf.
Absolutely not. That's jumping the gun. You've done the initial detective work, formed a theory, but the crucial next step before any supplementation is verification, lab testing.
Testing. Why is that so critical? Can't we just try a supplement and see?
With iron and zinc especially, guessing can be actively harmful.
Yeah.
If you take high-dose iron supplements when you actually have that excess iron problem we talked about.
Right, the dysfunctional iron.
Yeah. You could cause serious damage, like liver damage. Same with zinc. Blindly taking high doses can mess up your copper levels. Symptoms are clues, but they aren't proof. You need the data.
So get a blood test, a proper panel to check actual levels.
Essential, non-negotiable. That confirms the deficiency and tells you the scale of the problem, which guides the right approach.
Okay, assuming the test confirms an iron deficiency, what's the smart way to replete? You mentioned standard pills can be harsh.
They can be. They often cause constipation or stomach upset. A better starting point is often focusing on those bioavailable food sources, more red meat, maybe some liver if you're adventurous, or there are supplements made from grass-fed liver or spleen extract in capsule form.
Whole food-based supplements.
Exactly. They tend to be gentler and provide iron in a form your body handles well.
Got it. And for zinc, we know oysters and red meat are great. If supplements are needed after testing, confirms a deficiency.
The absolute key with zinc supplements is copper. Remember, high zinc intake can deplete copper.
Creating a new problem.
Precisely. So you need a supplement that includes copper to maintain balance. Look for roughly a 10-to-1 ratio, so maybe 50 milligrams of zinc paired with about 5 milligrams of copper, for example.
Okay, zinc plus copper, maintain the ratio. Makes sense. Lastly, biotin. Since it's often a factory issue in the gut, just taking massive biotin pills isn't the answer.
Usually not the best answer. You see these supplements with insane doses like 10,000 or 30,000 micrograms, way beyond what you likely need, and it doesn't fix the underlying gut problem.
So fix the factory first.
That's the smarter strategy. Focus on rebuilding that healthy gut microbiome
How do you do that?
through things like taking a good quality probiotic supplement consistently. Or, even better, incorporating plenty of fermented foods into your diet. Things like sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, real yogurt. Feed the good guys.
Support the workers, and the factory starts producing biotin again.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Fix the production line, and your internal supply improves naturally. Okay, this has been really illuminating. So wrapping this up, the takeaway seems to be, next time you look down at your hands, don't just see, nail flaws. Yeah, see them as potential messengers. Your body has this incredibly complex, elegant system, and it's constantly trying to communicate its status. Those ridges could be part of that status report.
A report on your internal structural health.
Exactly. And this whole process, taking one small symptom, asking targeted questions, looking for patterns, and then verifying it, highlights a bigger point about health.
Which is?
We tend to just treat the surface symptom, the tip of the iceberg. We smooth the nail ridge, take an antacid, pop a painkiller, without digging deeper to find out why it's happening.
We need to investigate what's really going on beneath the surface.
Yes. Understand the root cause. Don't just mask the signal. So a final thought for everyone listening. If your fingernails might be giving you this detailed daily report, what other little signs and symptoms are you ignoring? Those weird little things we often just brush off as getting older or just stress. Good question.
Could they actually be carrying really important personalized health information? Maybe it's time we started, actually listening to those whispers before they become shouts.